Today, the football world is mourning the heartbreaking loss of Rondale Moore. At just 25 years old, the talented NFL wide receiver has passed away, leaving behind a legacy of electrifying plays, resilience through adversity, and a story that inspired teammates and fans alike. His death was confirmed on February 21, 2026, in his hometown of New Albany, Indiana. Authorities are investigating the circumstances surrounding his passing. Rondale Moore was more than a football player. He was a hometown hero, a record-breaking college star, and a young man who carried enormous promise from the moment he stepped onto a national stage. Born and raised in New Albany, Indiana, Moore's athletic talent was evident early. But it was at Purdue University where he truly announced himself to the world. As a freshman in 2018, he delivered one of the most spectacular debut seasons in college football history. He racked up over 2,200 all-purpose yards, showcasing elite speed, quickness, and versatility that made him nearly impossible to contain. That year, he earned consensus All-American honors and won the Paul Hornung Award, given to the nation's most versatile player. He was also named Big Ten Receiver of the Year and Freshman of the Year. In one unforgettable performance against Ohio State, Moore dominated one of the nation's top defenses, helping Purdue secure a stunning upset victory. From that night on, his name was known across the country. Scouts praised his explosiveness. Analysts highlighted his football IQ and work ethic. Fans loved his relentless energy. Despite being undersized compared to many NFL receivers, Moore played with fearlessness and confidence well beyond his years. In the 2021 NFL Draft, the Arizona Cardinals selected Rondale Moore in the second round, 49th overall. It was the beginning of his professional journey, one filled with flashes of brilliance and difficult setbacks. As a rookie, Moore quickly showed why he had been such a highly regarded prospect. He demonstrated versatility as both a receiver and return specialist, contributing in multiple phases of the game. His speed allowed him to stretch defenses. His agility made defenders miss in open space. He became known for turning short passes into big gains. But football can be unforgiving. Injuries began to interrupt his momentum. Knee issues and other physical setbacks limited his time on the field. Just as he appeared ready to break out, another obstacle would emerge. Still, teammates consistently described him as positive, focused, and determined to fight his way back. In 2024, Moore was traded to the Atlanta Falcons. Unfortunately, he did not play that season due to injury. In 2025, he signed with the Minnesota Vikings, hoping for a fresh start and another opportunity to prove himself. But once again, a season-ending injury struck before the regular season began. For many athletes, injuries are not just physical challenges. They test identity, resilience, and mental strength. Professional football careers are short and uncertain. Expectations are immense, and when setbacks happen repeatedly, the pressure can be overwhelming. On February 21, 2026, Moore was found deceased in New Albany. Law enforcement officials confirmed that an investigation is ongoing. An autopsy was scheduled to determine the exact cause of death. News of his passing spread quickly, sending shockwaves throughout the NFL and college football communities. The Minnesota Vikings released a statement expressing their devastation and extending condolences to Moore's family, friends, teammates, and coaches. The Arizona Cardinals and Atlanta Falcons also shared messages of sympathy, remembering him not only as a talented player, but as a kind and respected teammate. The NFL issued a statement mourning the loss of a young life taken far too soon. The NFL Players Association emphasized the importance of supporting players both on and off the field. Former coaches and teammates were visibly shaken. Those who worked with Moore at Purdue described him as energetic, humble, and deeply committed to his craft. They remembered the smile he brought to the locker room and the relentless work ethic that defined his rise. Former teammates spoke about his character, about how he supported others even during his own struggles. They described him as someone who remained grounded despite national recognition and early success. For fans, Moore represented possibility. He was the explosive freshman who shocked the Big Ten, the undersized receiver who defied expectations, the athlete who kept pushing through injury after injury, determined to return stronger. His journey reflects the complex reality of professional sports. From the outside, the spotlight often shows highlight reels, touchdowns, and celebrations. But behind that spotlight are grueling rehabilitation sessions, uncertainty about the future, and the weight of expectations from millions of viewers. Rondale Moore's passing has reignited conversations around mental health, not only in the NFL, but across sports at every level. Athletes are often praised for toughness and resilience, yet acknowledging vulnerability is just as important. Professional leagues have increasingly emphasized mental health resources in recent years. Teams provide counseling, support programs, and wellness initiatives. But tragedies like this remind us that the conversation must continue, openly, honestly, and without stigma. Beyond statistics and accolades, Rondale Moore was a son, a friend, and a member of a tight-knit community in Indiana. Those who knew him personally speak of his loyalty and pride in representing his hometown. He carried New Albany with him wherever he went, from Purdue's stadium lights to NFL arenas across the country. At just 25 years old, his story was still being written. There were chapters yet to come, comebacks, milestones, perhaps mentorship roles for younger players. Instead, his life has become a solemn reminder of how fragile and precious time can be. As fans revisit his college highlights, they will see more than speed and touchdowns. They will see joy, the pure excitement of a young athlete living out his dream. They will remember the electric atmosphere when he touched the ball, the way stadiums buzzed with anticipation. His legacy will live in those moments. It will live in the record books at Purdue. It will live in the memories of teammates who shared huddles and practices. It will live in the fans who wore his jersey and believed in his comeback. In times like these, it's important to pause and reflect, not only on achievements, but on humanity. Behind every helmet is a person. Behind every statistic is a story. Rondale Moore's story included extraordinary highs and challenging lows. It included national awards and difficult recoveries. It included hope, perseverance, and undeniable talent. Today, the football community grieves together. And as we remember Rondale Moore, we honor not just the athlete, but the person. If you or someone you know is struggling emotionally or facing a crisis, help is available. In the United States, you can call or text 988 to reach the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. Support is confidential and available 24 hours a day. If you are outside the United States, please contact your local crisis support service. Reaching out is not weakness, it is strength. Rondale Moore's time on this earth was far too short, but his impact on the field and in the hearts of those who knew him will not be forgotten. Rest in peace, Rondale Moore.